Hey folks, so first of all, disclaimer, this is not a taste test video. Yeah, there's lots of videos out there of people doing taste tests on the new Timbiebs. That's the new modified Timbits that Tim Hortons is selling. The donut chain in Canada and I guess also partly in the US. So, they're also putting out merchandise sponsored by Justin Bieber, of course. So the Timbiebs marketing campaign is in full swing, and the items are being picked up by, resellers and people trying to get rich, I guess, off of this merchandise. Now, the merchandise is limited and is only sold through the stores and selected stores, apparently. I'm not sure what the manufacturing numbers on this merchandise is. It says it's limited, but I never trust that personally. But say it's limited. Now, the long-term viability of this merchandise being valuable, I think, is probably limited. It may have some resale value in the future, but we'll see. I'm doubtful. A lot of these marketing campaigns are just that. They're marketing campaigns for advertising purposes and marketing them basically as a collectible is what they're doing. And marketed collectibles tend not to sustain themselves in value. There may be some temporary value, or temporary value exceeding the purchase price. But despite those reports of people selling for $500 and $2,500, they're actually not selling the items. They're asking those prices. People are going on eBay, or these reporters are going on eBay and saying, oh, look, there's somebody that's selling it for $2,500. Well, they're not selling it. They're asking those prices. They're not going to the sold listings and checking to see what they've actually sold for. I did notice one that had sold for $1,750, but odds are that's not the case. So don't take everything you see on the internet as fact. So even though this is on the internet and it is fact. So anyway, the resale of this stuff, the pricing is actually more in lines with doubling or tripling people's money. The fanny packs, for example, sell for $29.99 Canadian and are selling online for $50 US, $60 US, $70 US. Now, there are lots of people selling on Poshmark and Etsy and eBay and such and asking astronomical prices, or even maybe reasonable prices of $150, $200 for a package of 3 items. But keep in mind that those 3 items probably cost in the range of $60, $70 or 50, maybe 50, 60 bucks, something like that. Like I said, the fanny packs are $29.99. So, will they retain their value? I don't think so. Marketed campaigns like this tend not to have merchandise that tends to retain or increase in value over the long term. So here's some of the items on eBay right now. These are sold listings, by the way. These are not what people are asking. These are sold listings. However, you'll see that in this particular case, right here, somebody was asking $1,954.58. However, they can accept whatever offer was given. So when you see this line through it on eBay, that means they accepted an offer. Now, their best offer could have been $5. They can ask whatever they please, and that's what will show up as what their asking price was, not what it actually sold for. So you can pretty much disregard any of these sorts of listings. They're more for sensationalism, hoping to get on TV or hoping to go viral or something. Or it could be part of a scam. Who knows? Here's another one. Somebody was asking $781.83. Now, odds are that was never paid for, because there are lots of other items. Oh, here's one for $390. Now, that's a pretty crazy fan, but I kind of doubt it got paid for. Now, I've done a search for the most expensive listings. Here's another one that is not best offer accepted again. Could be that it sold for $5 or $10 or $50 or $100, or they accepted the best offer. Again, the line through it means they did not get $299. So here's another one, $312. You notice one thing about all these, they're single bids. All right, they've put them up for auction. They've only gotten one bid. So another best offer accepted, another best offer accepted. Another one bid, $450. Whether these sell or not are kind of, who knows. The cost of this stuff, the fanny pack here, like I said, was $29.99. I don't know what they're charging for the beanies or the tote bags, but there was an outlay here, I would suspect, of about $50 or so. So maybe they're making $100 on it. Will this last? Doubtful. So here I've done a search on eBay for completed listings with the lowest prices first. Now, anything that is in black is unsold. So this will give you a more realistic example of what is happening with this merchandise. This is the packaging from the Timbiebs Timbits. So here's one that sold for $7.43. Buy it now. And this includes free international shipping. So you're looking at probably anywhere from $3 to $6 to ship that. And they sold it for a grand sum of $7.43. So they're really not making a lot of money. But here's some other listings. There's 3 packages sold for $6.25 plus shipping, plus $1.56 shipping. So they're able to ship it fairly inexpensively, apparently. I know that would cost me at least $3 or $4 if you package them right, between some stiff cardboard and such. Anyway, so what we have is a lot of empty containers again for Timbiebs. So, and again, like I said, anything in black is stuff that has not been sold. So let's go on to the beanies and fanny packs. Here's one, $29. They've put it up for auction, $20 shipping. And like I said, this fanny pack would have cost them $29.99. So it's lucky they didn't get a bid at all. They would have lost money. So this is kind of the more realistic end of what's happening. Here's a beanie that sold for, fanny pack. Again, sold for $21.11 US. So they basically got their money back out of it. And again, another $20.87 fanny pack. Here's another hat. Didn't sell for $27.36. So this is a little more of the realistic end of what's happening. You may get very lucky and happen to sell something for a high figure, but it's unlikely. If you want to be realistic, here's what's happening. So yeah. So that's basically what is really happening with this merchandise. It is not selling for $2,500, $500, $1,000, etc. So keep that in mind. So real collectibles are items that aren't meant to be collected in the first place. They were never marketed or sold to be collected. They were never put out there to be collected. Advertising signs, for example, most advertising signs were not meant to be collected. They were meant to be used and disposed of. But there's a huge market right now in advertising signs. So much so that there's fakes out there, and that's a whole separate video. But in this particular case, the Justin Bieber merchandise is probably not going to increase in value. However, there is an opportunity here, folks. If you are linked into the Tim Hortons chain somehow, if you're careful and if you really look around, you may find merchandise that is not being marketed or sold. And I mean merchandise in your eyes. It will be merchandise. It's probably trash or just promotional odd materials that are marketed or are meant to be internal stuff or stuff that is used for marketing purposes, like the signage that is used to market this material. The signage would be made in much less quantity than the actual merchandise. Promotional materials used within Tim Hortons could be limited as well. So some of that merchandise will be worth more than just the toque or the beanie, the fanny pack, or the tote bag. So if you're an astute dealer or reseller, that's what you're going to go after. Ignore the merchandise, the 3 pieces of merchandise. That's not what you're after. People are reselling the boxes for the Timbits, but people are astute enough to realize that and are buying that stuff and saving it. So down the road, what's going to happen? 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road, Justin Bieber's may pass away or whatever, and suddenly this stuff will come out again, and you'll be seeing Timbiebs boxes and toques and fanny packs and stuff, and this stuff will come out in truckloads again. People do save this sort of stuff. However, go after the stuff that is not meant to be saved. Simple as that. So go after that merchandising material and such that were used in far less quantity. Well, here's an item that potentially could have some resale value in the future. It's something that wasn't marketed to the public. It was given to managers or other employees. And this is a shirt that has the Timbiebs promotional embroidery on it. And here's 2 more items, some employee shirts. And again, probably made in less quantity than the material that's been sold to the public. So probably worth picking up if you can. You can see they got $52.98, which is probably realistic for the current market. We'll see whether they actually retain their value or not. So, can you make money reselling the Timbiebs merchandise? Well, I suppose you could. You'll be making minimal amounts. For outlays of $30 Canadian, you might get, as you can see here, $40 US. But really, you're not going to make a whole heck of a lot of money. You're certainly not going to get rich on it. So you can easily target some of the non-merchandise, the stuff that was not available to the general public. That's what I would target if you can get it. It may mean dumpster diving after the promotion is over, or if you've got a connection within Tim Hortons, then perhaps you'll do well. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Please be sure to like and subscribe and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.